Hey guys, Aldo Mario back for another video here on the Pagan Perspective. Just to get a break out of the house because of the current lockdown that's going on in my state. I'm in the car just to get out of here. I don't really want to go to the park just because there's been a lot of park police activity there, and they really just want you exercising when you're there. And yeah, I'm not getting out of the car. I'm not taking a chance of getting sick because currently in my state, there's over 10,000, almost 11,000 cases in my state alone. And because I'm so close to DC and Virginia, if you add those up, I mean, we could be talking about 30,000 cases. So I'm not getting out of the car. My video will be in here for you guys today. Today we're talking about celebrations and decorations for this particular time of year. And as you know, we're getting very close to summer. This is kind of the unfolding of spring, and the earth is waking up for being so cold. We're kind of celebrating the masculine God energy, and a lot of people are very happy to have some form of the sun coming back because the sun is here. Personally, the one thing that sticks out to me that may be a bit different, because I know that this topic's been covered really thoroughly with all the other hosts. The one thing that sticks out for me that I'm not sure if they covered or not is that I believe it's the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken, was the day that the Pinnacle was accepted into the official VA for Veterans Affairs to go on our soldiers' stones. So Stonehenges and their memorial stones, their gravestones, as it were, that to me is a really big deal. So, even if your path doesn't include the Pinnacle, that is kind of the beginning. And I believe that happened in 2004 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. Please forgive my faulty memory, but you guys can look it up, or I'll put it down below. But yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, that was basically, a Christian nation accepting paganism, especially for the people who give the ultimate sacrifice, their freedom to protect our freedom. So that's my biggest deal, like being able to have the Pinnacle accepted, universally, and not to be judged so heavily, by other people, because now it's literally on the headstones of the fallen. But other than that, as far as the decorations, and just preparing for the coming of summer, flowers of all kinds. I mean, there's so many amazing flowers that kind of represent this time of year. Things are starting to bud. As I'm sitting here, I've got a fig tree that I just glanced up at, and I can see the sun rays kind of lighting it up and feeding its nourishment and the photosynthesis that it needs to do its thing. So for me, it would just be different types of flowers. I can't give you a specific type, but I can just tell you that I love to see the changes in the trees, like when they start to bud, and then you look away for a couple of days and you look back and that entire branch is sprouted. It's so beautiful to see mother nature at work. So those will be my particular type of the decorations, just being able to see Mother Nature and its changes, and also just remembering that where we've come so far as pagans, to have the privilege of practicing our religion and honoring the folks that have given so much for us, have basically given up the ultimate freedom of theirs to defend our freedom. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, what for this time of year? I know we had a super moon, back on the 7th of April. So, for you folks who celebrate super moons and do rituals of super moons, I'm sure that's something that you might find interesting. Did you do any rituals with the super moon? Let us know down below. Is there a particular decoration that you like? Go ahead and throw that down below. But I think that just about does it for me. I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Please be safe out there, and blessed be.